A lot of intelligent people are overthinkers. Like I know so many people who want to be content creators, but they don't post videos because they're too caught up in their own thoughts and ideas. Maybe you have a lot of useful thoughts and ideas, but it doesn't really matter unless you execute on them. And the problem with being intelligent, obviously, it's not a problem to be intelligent, but one of the things you have to look out for as an intelligent person is that you may be over planning. You may be thinking about it too much, or maybe people have told you your whole life that you're intelligent, and then you don't want to take a risk because then it may not work out. Like sometimes you post a video and it gets 10 views, and maybe that could hurt your ego if you're someone who thinks of themselves as intelligent. I know for me, like when I was first making videos, that was something that held me back before. It was like, oh, I didn't want to fail. So I'm like, oh, I won't take the risk. But it's better to be a doer than it is to be a thinker. Of course, it's good to plan your videos and like plan what you want to do in your life. This is important. But it doesn't really matter unless you execute on it, right? The plan, the whole point of the plan is to execute. And if you never execute, then there's no point of planning. But I think it's better to learn from experience than it is to learn from planning. Because the more experience you get, the more feedback you get. Because yeah, maybe in your head, your video is amazing, but when you actually put it out there, it has to actually resonate with people. And the way to actually resonate with people is to post videos consistently, because then you get better at making videos. You get better at scripting. You get better at speaking on camera. You get better at editing. These are all things that go into making a good video. Obviously, my videos are not that edited, but you get the point. The point is, you get that by practicing, and the only way to practice is to actually do things. But so many people, they overplan, they overthink. It's like chances are you have something that's useful that you can say to the world, but you're holding yourself back, because it's really not intelligence that determines who's extremely successful. I think courage more so determines who's successful than intelligence, because you could be the most intelligent person in the world, but if you never have the confidence to actually put your stuff out there, then people don't actually get to resonate with it. They don't actually get to learn from what you have to say unless you say it, unless you actually put it out there, right? And I know I'm just talking about making videos, but this is also with other things, right? Like starting a business or starting a nonprofit, whatever it is, having some sort of courage. It takes courage to do those things. So it's like, don't focus so much on your intelligence. Focus on the courage that it would take to do the things that you truly want to do, because at the end of the day, we're all going to die, right? We're all going to die. So you might as well live the life that you truly want to live, because what else are you going to do? Just wait around, be smart for no reason? It's like, no, use your intelligence to do the things that you want to do that could benefit the people around you and the people you want to actually help. Put it out there. Actually work on these things, because otherwise you're just going to be using your intelligence for nothing, or you're going to be doing it in something that's you don't even like doing. So it's like, you might as well put it out there. And it's a real proof of like how intelligent you are, is if you can be courageous, build the business, start the YouTube channel, start something that you actually want to do, and then work hard to make sure it works. Because if you can do that, then it's a real testament to your intelligence and your courage. But focus on the actual actions that you could take. But so many people, they overthink their first video, they overthink so many things, and they're intelligent people. It's like, you have something to say, put it out there. Of course, it's not easy. It's not easy to put yourself out there. It's not easy to like actually take the first step in living the life that you truly want to live, especially because we're not taught to be our own boss. So it takes a lot of effort in order to do something like start a business, make a YouTube channel, do something that involves you being in charge of yourself. Of course, it's hard. Our whole school system is set up for us to be factory workers. Like that's how the school system was developed. There's like a history there. I'm not going to get into it. But the point is, like, it's not easy to do that. It takes courage, it takes effort, but you have this intelligence, you have the ideas, so why not try? Like, what else are you doing? You know what I mean? Of course, it's not going to be easy. I never said it would be easy. It may be very difficult, but it will still be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.